Hey, Tom Kelly here. You know, when I started my first job in the lawn care industry, it was 1993, and it was with a company called Barefoot Grass Lawn Service. I was hired as a territory manager. What that meant, I found out soon after I joined the company, was that I was going to ride and aerate lawns for about 3 months. So I wasn't exactly a territory manager. And the place was chaotic. But one thing I learned about Barefoot Grass Lawn Service was that what got them ahead was that they didn't necessarily always act like a lawn service. They spent a ton of time acting like a management company or a marketing company. And it's almost like the service work was third in line behind those things. Now, that's not to say that the company didn't do great work out on the lawns and treat their employees very well, but there was a huge emphasis on making sure that we were marketing properly, making sure that we were planning things properly, and running the business totally appropriately. Again, the work that was done out on the lawns was just a small part of the greater whole. Now, I work with so many lawn and landscape companies that find themselves in what I call the green industry danger zone. If you're a company and you're not a startup, but you're not quite over that $1 million range yet, you have growing pains galore. If you find yourself, in the middle of the night thinking about how you're going to make payroll, or how you're going to keep that good employee, or how you're going to make more sales, or how you're going to fill in the month of November. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you find yourself trying to be all things to all people all the time, if you're on the telephone and texting and talking to a customer and your office manager and a mower is broken, and you just can't be everywhere all the time, you're in the green industry danger zone. We know that we can help you get beyond and out of that green industry danger zone. And the way you do it is by developing a strategic plan in advance of the following year. So right now, this fall and this winter, the fourth quarter is the best time to begin that process. That's why we're doing a workshop beginning in the middle of November that's going to help you build that strategic plan. Get yourself out of the green industry danger zone. The most important thing is you have to have a roadmap for success. So we're going to do a workshop that consists of 5 different weekly meetings. We're going to help you work on things like the renewal. The first thing you need to do this fall is get your renewal paperwork out. You need to drive some prepayments. You need to begin lining up next year. The second meeting is going to revolve around analyzing your previous year, taking a look at what you did good, what you didn't do so good, and really simplifying it down to a couple of core services. The next one is going to be about planning for the following year, really building a budget, taking a look at what we learned by analyzing the previous year, and really applying that to budgeting the process for the following year. Next, we're going to build a marketing plan. If you want to get yourself out of the green industry danger zone, you've got to have a good plan that you can execute to make some sales, grow some new customers, build some revenue. You got to get over that $1 million hump. Or if you're on the smaller end of the scale, you got to get towards that $1 million hump so that you can get over it either next year or the year after. We can really fast track you on the process to get there. Finally, we're going to talk about your sales process, how to execute the strategy that we developed in the first couple of weeks, how to implement the marketing plan that we put together into an actual sales process to help you make sales so that you can get that revenue. It's all about planning. It's all about developing a strategic plan to get there. What makes the bigger companies better at what they do or different than what we do when we're all wrapped up and trying to be a million places at the same time is that they execute this process at the conclusion of the existing year. It's hard to do it both at the same time, but you have to do it if you want to get out of that danger zone. So if you'd like to get some more information about our workshop that's going to start this November and last 5 weeks, fill out the information here and we can contact you. Make an appointment to have a consultation with me, and I can talk to you about how to get you out of the danger zone and take you to the next level. Thanks for taking a couple minutes, and I hope to hear from you soon.